आते हैं तो वो फिल्म immediately it reflects. So how Abbas Mastan ji who is known for his twist and turn and lots of like he makes such good films. So how were you very conscious about the thing that you don't people don't compare that thing and you try to be a little different also.
Well, I unfortunately haven't seen that film, so I don't know if I'll be able to pull any references from that into this. What makes this film extremely unique is the fact that it's carved out of a book. So it's a piece of work that's already been written a while ago, and the script has been carved out of that. And I don't know about the film. I mean, I haven't seen the film we're talking about, but I'm not sure if any film has been done in a colonial gymkhana, which we have only a handful of in the country where it's based. So that's the quirkiness is. It's actually it's quite a caustic look at the elite, but a subsect of the elite who are in these colonial clubs, living with a colonial hangover, where the politics of the club is more important to them than the politics of the country, where they live for each other's validation, and it's a very bizarre world. I mean, it's the rich have never looked so poor.
I'm not sure whether Karina was in this movie.
She was.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have not watched it. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't watched this movie, so I can't really comment about that. But this movie is very different.
What did you find?
Okay, so I can assure you, and we've known each other for a while. This film has been written as a book. You're more than welcome to get the book. Anuja will get one more copy so you can read it. There's no similarity between any film. It's, I think, probably the most original murder mystery coming out of India. That's how original it is. You will not find a scene that's a copy from anywhere also. That I can assure you.
Hi, my
Well,
question.
let's not judge the book by its cover. We get to see it on the 15th of March, and with that, we have time for one last question.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Aina, and my question's to Sarah. So, Bambi Todi looks, like a very distinct character, and my question to you is, how different or similar is she to Sarah that's in real life?
Well, I think that she's quite different to me. What do I say? No, honestly, I think that both me and Bambi Todi have been born in maybe a world of privilege. But I think the main difference is that I think Bambi's a bit oblivious of her privilege in a certain way. Like, she just expects it to be that way because she doesn't know any better. I think that I recognize the privilege that I come from. I also work with people, and I think I have a slightly more real upbringing to her. And as a result of which, I'm a little more maybe sensitive than she is. But I think she's also infinitely more stylish and glamorous than I am. And she's also a kleptomaniac, which you will find out. And I'm not, or at least I have to say I'm not. So those are the differences. But well, Sanjay sir thinks I steal all his food. But that aside, I think that should hopefully answer your question.
My next question's for
Well, that's
Vijay.
all the time we have for the Q&A. One more? Yeah. Okay.
My question's for Vijay. I want to know that a lot of people. It's no secret that you're Netflix darling. Have people come to you for advice that how should they navigate that career when it comes to OTT?
I'm sorry, I lost you.
Have people asked you for advice how to navigate and go about their career when it comes to OTT because the Netflix is darling?
What advice do I have for
Have
others?
people come to you? Do people ask you for advice?
No, nobody asked me for advice. Nobody considers me wise
May I
enough
answer this question?
Yeah.
अच्छा काम करो, एक्टिंग अच्छा करो, अच्छी एक्टिंग करो, सब सेट हो जाता है. Correct?
Thank you so
And
much.
work hard.
But there's so much.
Nayan can answer.
What's okay, one last question. आपका हुक्म सर आपको.
Thank you, first of all. My question is to Karishma. Recently, Dil To Pagal Hai was, re-released, and we have seen the craze that people have in the theaters still for you. And I think in the movie also you play a darling movie star. You are a darling movie star, and you will remain that. But there is one complaint that I'm thinking possibly all of us have, is that you do very few projects. And today there's a different paradigm shift vis-a-vis actresses, especially because of the OTT revolution. You know, people are getting a lot of good parts to play, and thanks to Netflix as well. Would we see you more now?
Well, that's many questions in one. So no time. To be very honest, I do selective work out of choice. I like doing that. I like to be comfortable, and I like to sail at my own pace. So, and that's the genuine truth. I think I'm lucky and thankful that I'm in a position or situation where I can say yes or no. Firstly, that answers. Hopefully, I will do more work, but depends on what I feel, genuinely. The other thing is, I don't know, I didn't play an actress in Dil To Pagal Hai. No, yeah. But yeah, here, see, for me today, I want to do interesting roles. Literally something which will make me leave home. You know, I've been lucky enough that I've played many unusual characters over the years. So I really need to be motivated and excited to go to a set. So yeah, that's the thing, and thank you so much. I think Dil To Pagal Hai was ahead of its times, and I'm so glad the audience still enjoys that movie. It's a special one for me. Thank you.
She's a darling superstar, and you're a darling friend of ours from the media. So thank you for the question. And that's all for the end of the media Q&A from our media. But one last question, because there's so much quirk and so much musty happening right here. What was the funniest moment, if any one of you could share? Any funny incident from the sets of Murder Mubarak? There's so much musty happening right here. So.
Well, honestly, I think for us behind the camera, watching our director, his performance was the best thing for me. Genuinely, like she said, just watching Homie and his swag.
सेट से ज़्यादा मज़ा आता था रात को पैकअप के बाद भूमि के कमरे में. वो मतलब हम यादें बना रहे थे और साथ में फिल्म बन रही थी.
There's a lot of mic drop, and basically it's true. It's true.
Dodo keeps dropping the mic.
Anybody else would like to add anything? Any funny incident?
डिम्पल मैम अपनी कुछ ज्वेलरी खरीद के लाती थी पुरानी दिल्ली से. यार क्या पहनूंगी रोमी, ये देखिए लाई.
The funniest was because it was an ensemble. कुछ ये जो मौजूद हैं यहाँ पर धुरंधर लोग, इनके अलावा ट्रिपल मैम और भी कुछ 7-8 इम्पोर्टेंट की कैरेक्टर्स हैं इस फिल्म में. तो बहुत बड़ी कास्ट है और उनमें से सबको मॉनिटर देखना होता था. जैसे कट बोले सब पहुंच गए, मॉनिटर के पास में सांस लेने की जगह नहीं होती थी. भूमि यूज्ड टू सिट, बाल अपने खींच के get out guys. No actor should come near the monitor. So this was something that he had to really he had to have his guard on all the time.
I definitely think that.
Mike.
Who? Lolo ma'am. No, I definitely think that the गर्दी problem was a big problem, क्योंकि होटल में भी ये problem हो गई थी. क्योंकि एक बार जब मुझे पता चला कि दिल्ली में avocado toast बहुत अच्छा मिल रहा है, तो मैंने सारे avocado शायद खा लिए, तो संजय सर को मिला नहीं था. So I think the rush was a real problem on and off the set. Sorry Sanjay sir.
सारे avocado, पूरे दिल्ली का avocado सारा, मक्के की रोटी, सरसों का साग और avocado. अगर खत्म हो गया किचन में नहीं तो सारा के रूम में जाते थे, वहाँ पे सारे पड़े होते थे. और जो आप बात कर रहे हो 8 एक्टर्स की, वो जो हमारा एक पोस्टर है जो हम ऐसा देख रहे हैं, वो मर्डर नहीं देख रहे, हम एक्चुअली मॉनिटर देख रहे हैं.
Thank you so much for reliving the memories, the sets of Murder Mubarak. I request all of you to please step forward for a nice photo op, and we look forward